Hey guys, welcome to Game 3 of Fog of War between Lzgamer and Zelniq. Bottom right hand corner we have Lzgamer as the red terran, upper left hand corner we have Zelniq as the yellow zerg. Might have frame rate issues on this one because it is being recorded onto my local hard drive rather than my external SSD, which is how I fixed the frame rate issues. If anyone wants to donate an SSD to me, let me know because I'll take as many as I can get, because currently I think I can record more or less 2 30 or 40 minute matches at a time. Well, actually I can record 2 20-minute matches, and that fills up my external more or less, and then I have to do the processing. And I'm hoping to get a large collection of external hard drives more or less, so I can just record, and then just do a whole bunch of processing all at once while I'm at work, sort of thing. Anyway, Lzgamer is red terran this time rather than blue. Is actually sealing up his front door with a supply depot, playing a little bit more safe perhaps to start, and wants to make sure he has a nice solid front door to work with. Zelniq just scooting that overlord out to the corner. I want to give I wish I could give them a big warm fuzzy hug or some applause for volunteering to do this, because more or less I don't have any money prizes for them currently, and they're doing this because they love Starcraft and as a favor to me. So everybody give them some love. Lzgamer actually has old Ask Me Anything up on Reddit if you want to read through it. And Zelniq, I think, is one of the most underrated guys on the US ladder at large currently. He's a really good Zerg player, plays a little bit nervously, but I think he's just going to get better overall. Just going to get better and better and better. Looks like he's opening up with a 14 hatch, or 15 hatch comparatively. So, and should have that up momentarily. And also thanks to Azg as well as Punitor for getting me the map, getting ahead of myself, and Azg for getting me that snazzy intro with the Fog of War. And if anyone wants music to that, let me know, and I'll hopefully be able to continue this series, maybe even tonight by the time you're viewing this. Monday, I might not even get the upload depending on how things work up till Tuesday. But I know I might have in control on it, and I might be doing the GSL maps, hopefully. If not the GSL maps, it'll be the new Blizzard release maps, Lost Temple 2, things like that. Lzgamer going with the proxy barracks right in the middle of the map. Looks like Zelniq is scouting around for that sort of thing, though, with that initial drone. And has an overlord that's so close. So there's Zelniq's view. You can see that he's just right off the corner there. Oh my goodness, that's brutal. And also bring that overlord on a far route around to kind of check the backside of that natural expansion, I assume, is getting that spawning pool up and running in the meantime. But I don't think... now scouted it. I don't know if he's going to be able to do a lot about it currently, though, because it looks like it's going to be finished. And I think Lzgamer could actually lift it up at this stage. And I think what he's going to do is actually lift it up here, take it up to the high ground, and then just build Marines and harass right there. Although he'll probably need to build Marauders to get some of that range along that corner and limit Zelniq's options. He actually told me after a game that this was a lot like his Lost Temple build, and it looks like he has, in fact, lifted it off. And Zelniq responding very rapidly by getting a spine crawler. But we see a Ghost Academy being built from Lzgamer in the back corner of his base, also rapidly mining gas. So it looks like he's going to add on a tech lab and go Ghosts. And Ghosts, of course, have fantastic range. Also have the snipe ability. They're going to be able to completely whittle this natural expansion down very, very rapidly. Unfortunately, it's a big economic investment for Lzgamer, and it also is it's going to be a while before he's able to take his natural. He will get a lot of tech running, but it's mostly, I don't know. We'll see how it works in the long run, basically, against Zelniq. Zelniq has that spawning pool, has no gas as of yet. Does have that spine crawler, and I think it's going to come down to some nifty transfuses. SCV in there scouting, and it looks like he's going to be able to sneak out with 5 health and draw off that queen momentarily, but already that first ghost being produced. Oh my goodness, and this is going to be one of those epic harasses. Zerglings now, in the meantime, counterattacking to the front door, but Lzgamer already has a really nice blockade with these Marines, and let's see if an Overlord can actually get in location. I almost hope that we'll see an Overlord in location somewhere here, and some roaches on the low ground to take those Marines out. Second gas tacked on, Ghost Academy up, and it's just pumping units now, and it looks like that Overlord actually is going to have some trouble dealing with that Ghost in its range. On the low ground, there's a snipe, already 1 drone down, so, and 2 drone down. And another ghost producing, it looks like, at that at that tech lab. So another spine crawler being built, because this one does not have the range for Zelniq. Trying to do what it can, and Zelniq having a lot of trouble dealing with this queen running up, doing some damage. Still needs to be careful, though, because again, this Overlord, the spine crawler does not have range, I don't think, to protect that Overlord on that high ground, especially if these ghosts decide to group up and do some tag team action. So Another Overlord moving up another snipe, taking out yet another drone. But a second Spine Crawler is morphing in here, and we'll try to keep an eye on the economy tab here. And yeah, again, you can see Lzgamer still behind as far as overall economy goes. Another Spine Crawler was built in the background. Looks like it's plopping down on the low ground to minimize the damage that these ghosts are able to get accomplished. Looks like a third ghost now being produced. So Spine Crawlers looks like on a nuke. A nuke being built by Lzgamer. So although Zelniq has stopped this harassment at his natural, looks like he's got 2 additional gas. He's going to have a nuke incoming, and he's going to need to respond very rapidly to cope with that. Lzgamer has a factory, has a command center, also has an additional barracks, as well as a tech lab. But the problem is, and actually adding another barracks is adding a lot of tech here in the background. But the problem is he's really not going to have a lot to take his natural expansion with, even against the small amount of zerglings that are fielded by Zelniq. So he's basically hoping he'll be so distracted by this ghost attack that he'll be able to just walk out and take that natural expansion without a lot of harassment. So, and it looks like a Baneling nest is upgrading for Zelniq in the background. 3 Spine Crawlers to try to provide some defense. I don't think there is a cloaking upgrade, so it is just going to be an open nuke on the low ground. And is Zelniq going to respond in time? Looks like he has group selected a lot of these units. He's starting to pull them out. Is trying to get the Spine Crawlers away as well, but it looks like only one of them going to be able to get out in time. One of them takes half damage on the corner there, and immediately the ghost moving up and going to try to do as much damage to that Spine Crawler as possible before it's able to fully burrow, and it looks like it's going to have to back off, and these ghosts just going to work in this natural expansion in the meantime, trying to get as many drones as possible to slow Zelniq's economies down. Zelniq up to, wow, and he just lost like 8 harvesters out of nowhere. So 6 there, it looks like 7 on the opposite corner. So, and it looks like, again, gonna try to move up, and I don't, oh, the Spine Crawler is re-burrowing. Another drone getting a little bit too close, and more ghosts joining up, but it looks like that Spine Crawler is going to be able to burrow and back those ghosts off, at least from that corner, and I think this is decent coverage. But one ghost in range can snipe, and it looks like no high ground spotting out for the Overlord. So Zelniq now trying to move up with the high ground spotting. That Spine Crawler unburrowing because it only has 4 health left. That Overlord actually in high ground could get picked off as well. It looks like Zelniq is morphing actually a lot of Banelings at the front. Lzgamer's actually evened up the economy currently, but unfortunately for Lzgamer on his front door, he does not have a lot of counter units to really deal with this. He's got several Marines, but Marines and Banelings, you know that story. That's more like they talk about marshmallows meeting the fire is basically what it comes down to. But 26 harvesters for Zelniq, only 26. That Spine Crawler bleeding to death at the front, but a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Banelings gathering up, and not a lot of defense to deal against this. Looks like Zelniq saw exactly what he wanted to out of that front door. He's going to gather up, Banelings first, easily going to be able to crush this front. Looks like, just marching in. SCV's coming off the line to deal with the Banelings as well, and everything getting annihilated. So Zerglings, Banelings, everything just crushing. It looks like the Banelings looking for some SCVs at the main, not finding anything. Oh my goodness, and this is just such bait. And it looks like in one fell swoop, Zelniq able to wipe out everything inside Lzgamer's base, completely dropping him to a 11 supply. Lzgamer calling the darn GG. Well played by both guys. Special thanks to both of them for getting me this replay. And it looks like Zelniq, despite an extremely effective harass by Lzgamer, able to take game 2 and win the set overall 2-1 on Greenhill. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Looking for any feedback you can give. Go ahead and post actually in the Starcraft Reddit forum at the Reddit forum, obviously, reddit.com/ I always screw up / backslash. I'm going to do it again. reddit.com/r/Starcraft, or just starcraft.reddit.com. I believe will take you there. Thanks for listening, guys.